Okay, good morning, everybody. I think we stop somewhere here. Our usage of negative particles. So here, it, then this portion, so it is talking about interrogative pronoun or adverb. So it's express question, interrogative means question, affirmative. This one, to me, I think this is talking about active voice. I think it's talking about active voice because if you look at this, you say affirmative. You look at the sentences. Uh, Bhagawa, uh, Savatiyam Viharati. So if you look at these sentences, this is in the present tense. So it's a present tense, it should be in the active voice. So active voice, I think affirmative is referring to something like that lah. Ah, so this one will create some kind of confusion lah, because this is what we call it another terminology. So this one you just remember that the sentences is in the active voice, present tense active voice. That's all. Take number this one, integrative, no problem. Integrative is there will be a question. There is an integrative. So so in this case, can you see here is talking about the negative. Negative is a negative particles. So negative particles are sometimes it takes a verb. Sometimes in the sentences, in the Pali sentences, it take a noun. But usually we will try to take verb. So na normally can combine with a noun in Pali. But comes to translation, normally we will take is na with a verb. With a verb. Okay, if you in this case you can see it says so patawing hana manyati. So what does this mean? So in this case, so this is a third person. Third person. Can you see this one? So this is a subject. That. So that, that, or that, okay. So here the word manyanti, so that come from the word ta. So if you decline, you get so lah. So if you decline, it becomes so. So that means it become he. So the word manyanti, that means he thinks. That means you plus this, thinks, this plus this. That means you combine it, he, okay, he is the subject, this is the subject, then this is the person. So the na, so we take does not, we take does not, does not think, does not think, okay, does not think. Then here is Patavi. So probably we will need to put things. I need to add in this thing about the earth. So in this case, is the earth normally is talking about the earth element. It's talking about earth element. So you have to, because you need to see the whole line. Otherwise, think about the earth. If he does not think about the earth, I think he's not talking about the earth. It should be talking about the earth element. So the word about is not in this line because this is an object. So this one, the one you have to put it in. This one you have to put it in. This one you have to put it in. About. And then does not so this is what you call it a negative lah. So this is negative lah. So we don't say not in Mandarin. Mandarin, yes, Mandarin is also same not. I use the word not not Mandarin. So no Mandarin is normally you say cry. Then you say pu ku, don't cry. So in English we need do and does not. Okay, this part is no problem. So the next one is integrative. Integrative, the car is already integrative. You see the word car. You remember the car here. Car, let me see it. Can you see the car? So Here is kaya, and then this is, can you see, this supposed to be dadanta, tapasi, what they see. So technically, when you translate, you should take this first. It means tapasi, that means the aesthetics say, then open quote. So open quote. So if you look at here, I think there is a problem. There is a problem. Because this is a problem. Because you may think that this is the word car is what. So what is integrative? Which which person, which thing, what thing? So this is all integrative already. So in this case here, what is talking about means this is if you look at this word, this is refers to body, and then this is rod. This is rod. This is rod. This danta is a rod or stick. Now, if you look at here, stick of the body, if you look at the stick of the body, so in this case, this is not talking about the body. I think it should be technically, if you decline car, you will get something like kaya in the dative or genitive. One of that dative, it should be in the dative of what? So technically, I think this is dative. Okay. Of what rod? So technically, it's of what rod or what sticks. So this is how I say. I don't think this is a kaya body itself. I think it's of what stick. Or what stick. Because the sutta is talking about the three dadanta, the three type of stick, the bodily stick, the mental, the verbal stick, and the mental stick. So this is not the kaya, this is ka. So this should be a ka. All right. Okay. Because this is this is a, so the, if you look into this sutta is talking about the three types of rod, three types of rod. So one is mental rod, one is verbal rod, one is bodily rod. So this one is talking of what rod. So this rod is refers to three types of rod. So the translation here maybe does not mean kaya. All right. So the translation, tapasi. So what he's trying to say, so tapasi, you say bodily rod. So to me, is it integrative? I think this is not integrative. I think this is affirmative. Again, so that I think this is affirmative, no, because this Buddha is replying back to Tapasi is trying to make sure that that is what the ascetics say. So I think this line has a big question mark already. I think this line has a big question mark already. I think it's affirmative. Normally Buddha will do affirmative three times. Did you say this? Did you say this? Did you say this? Once you say this, then he will move to the next line. So he want to make sure that he did not misinterpret what has been discussed. So I think this is affirmative. So you think for yourself, but there are maybe some kind of error here. I think this is affirmative. This is my term rather than this integrative. This is it. Okay. This is affirmative. All right. Okay. So we will move to the next.
Brother Alfred,
Pardon?
sorry for the interruption. This is, it is asking for confirmation, something like you say this, right?
Mm.
But in that sense, is also
Affirmative.
questioning. Yeah, it's
This
affirmative,
is
asking the
uh,
person to reconfirm.
yeah.
So
So
this
this
is,
yeah, correct. It's
but
affirmative.
there is like still an element of in questioning. You
This
say
is this
is
is
there
wrong. This is wrong.
an element?
Okay, this affirmative this affirmative is wrong This affirmative I just now I already say is a kind of active voice, and then this integrative I think is also wrong So this integrative should be this one should be affirmative. I think this is what I read lah. You can counter draw your conclusion because doesn't mean all the time the book has to be correct I think this one this one is a integrative. I think is affirmative. Yeah, this I think this is affirmative. Yeah, I think this is affirmative. This is so the affirmative looks like the active voice. After this is I think definitely wrong. This one is called integrative. I think it can be. It's not asking question. It's affirmative. Okay, get what I mean So I
Yeah.
think there are some error here lah.
Okay, thank you.
Mm. Uh, as long as you classify this under affirmative, I think should be right. Because if you look at the translation here, tapasi, you say bodily rot. That means this definitely is affirmative. In English, you look very clear. This is very clear. This is a affirmative. That means you are confirm what you said. So this one,
Thank
all right.
you.
So I move to the next line. The next line. So is here is Sandi te ewa rupa abada. Okay, abada. So the sandi is a verb. There are. Okay, then this is those. This is so the word ewa. Ewa may have something like that, having such form. Because form like that. Having form. Ewa is form such. The word eva normally you must remember eva. Usually eva is only when he use in a sentences normally we will translate as such because such form. Can you see the word eva? Yeah, is such form. This is the one. Such form. Such form. Okay. Okay. Such form. Right. Such form. Like this this is like this or like this such form, having such form like this okay. Now this is the word apada means affliction. Now so if you look at the here, how you going to translate? Okay, there those affliction. This one is those adjective to those affliction like this. Like this so you take the overall there and then you come to here because this and this is the subject affliction. This is the subject because this is plural. So see, this is our subject. This is a verb. If you don't want, you put those affliction are like are such. Yeah, you can do those those affliction. Such also can. So this line you have your choice. You decide your choice. So affliction is referred to sicknesses, disease, whatever lah. So in this case, so this if you put like that, have you? That means this will become integrative. If you put a verb in front of a subject, this become integrative. But in your sentences, is not your sentences is not technically is not integrative. Integrative in English, you this is those affliction are such. So the moment if you want to ask, you want to change into integrative, that means you have to put the verb. So you put the question here. You put like that. you put something those affiliations are such. These become integrative. In English, it's like that. So you can translate that accordingly. Accordingly. You don't have to be exact. Because the word have is integrative. Uh, have is integrative. So this one, the classification technically is the way during the translation they put it into that kind of form. They put in that way. So you don't have to stick closely to this. We'll go to the next one. You look at the next one. This one is definitely integrative. This is agree. This one I don't. This one maybe not. This one maybe not. This one yes. This one is co is the integrative. Can you see here? Okay, co pana. Can you see the word co and pana? This is 100%. Pana is in decline. Co pana. So co pana. So in this case, co is what? This is can be and what is the cause. Okay, two is the cause. What is the cause? So you got O venerable, and what is the cause? So this is definitely integrative. So you put int, this is integrative. So okay, so apinu, this is definitely is integrative because nu is not. Yeah. So what we do, we look at here. Nam, Brahmana, Bante, Cheyum, Wa. This is yes and no, sir. Yes, this is wa nawa. Okay. So what you do is okay. So this one is integrative. This is adverb integrative. So what you do is this is him. This is subject. Subject. This is object. Plural object. This is mantra. Sanskrit is mantra. Sanskrit is mantra. So Pali is manta. Okay. So what you do is can you see this? This is objective. The Brahmin would. So in this case, what Cheyum, what Cheyum is say. So in this, what Cheyum, the word Vacha has two meaning. One is to teach. So the has two meaning. So one meaning is to teach. So that means the Brahmin would teach mantra. Mantra to him. Then you can see so wa and na wa. That means to teach the mantra to him or not. Or not. So in this case, we take or not. This is or not. That is how. So can you see would the Brahmin teach him the mantra or not? This is integrative because of this particle. Apino. This is the particle. Okay. Then the next one is yep.
Sorry, the interruption. So this it's not necessary also. Maybe don't need to put that. Just having the apinu is also good enough, right?
In Mandarin, 是不是 yes or no? You understand? 是不是 it's the same structure. Yeah, you know, 是不是 是 is yes, 不是 is so in this wa na wa is the same structure. You get what I mean?
So
Get what I
it
mean?
still have to be included in the sentence.
The sentence, the structure is like that, but come to English, you would not say yes or no. You don't have to say yes or do. You say, do you do this? You don't have to say yes or no. Do you do this? You say, do you do this? Is good enough. In English, it's like that.
Thank you.
Okay. Here, this one is this is K plus TGHA. From where? From where? This is from where. We don't translate. We just say where. Where? That means is a question. Is integrative. Okay. Can you see? You see here. This is the subject. The subject. The plus one. The plus one. Live. Okay. So now, so your question is now you put the plus one. Now, okay. That means you can say now the plus one live where? You can, this is all broken. You have to put this first. Where? So you have put where? Yes. So in English is this is also not correct. Where you put where? Yes. Because this is integrated. Where does the blessed one? You know, this is a verb. This is adverb. This is integrative. So integrative, you have to put where does the blessed one live now. Yeah. So this becomes integrative. Where is the Lord staying now? Also no problem because English is like that. You get me? How you going to phrase the sentences? All this depends. Okay, this is integrative. This one, no. Some is not. Okay. Any question on this? Even the simple form of Pali word, it can be complicated to us sometimes when during the translation. Because why? We look at the answer and then we try to match. You don't have to match all the time. You look at it, you just translate. Then you get less problem. You try to match because you think that the book must be correct all the time. Sometimes they have their different way of translation. So we may have problem. Even a Mandarin word, we can translate in English in many ways. Okay, let me see. C is okay. Present tense in the Pali correspond to the present tense. Present continuous tense. Two. Because in English there, this you see English got two present tense. Okay. He cooks. He cooks. He is cooking. Both of them. This is present tense. This is present continuous tense. So you see the word here is so pachati. So that means so pachati you can translate in two forms. That means he cooks. He is cooking. Normally in Sanskrit, we will translate so pachati as this form, present continuous. He is cooking. Sanskrit, we prefer to use this. Sanskrit, we prefer to use it. But in English, you can take both of them. All right. Okay, so here, okay, you see here, sadiso main, vijati. Can you see this is a negative particle? This is a verb. So here is there is no, okay. Can you see? Like me. So the word there is no what like me. So in this case, the sentences, there is a break. The word person, there is none. None is not mentioned. There is none mentioned. So you translate short like that. There is no something, something. That means in this case, no what, or what is something lah. So in this case, no one or somebody, someone. Okay. So if we think something, so if we think it's something, so in this that means there are no one or someone like me. So this one is very type of thing. Is so when you look at here, you will think very hard. Where is this word come from? No, it's not mentioned because so this one you have to take care. Initially, when I go through this, I also got headache. I find why it's like that. But later while it's always the party is always like that because it is taking one line. It's taking one line. Then you have a problem. Okay, take note. This is the one important. This is the one. Okay, kacami kasinang puranang. So here is can you see I go or I am going? So it's up to you. So now that I go, can you see Pura is a city, Pura, I go to the city. This is of Kasi. I am going to the city of Kasi. So that basically talking about the present continuous tense. So you can take two of this lah. So this is this. So if you put like that, no problem. put like that also no problem. That is to highlight to you. You see, this is not Kasis. Can tell you this is Kasi. This is definitely Kasi. Uh, so sometimes that because this book is so old, never updated. Never updated. I mean the printed copy maybe is updated. The one we get from the PDF download, that one is there are a lot of typo error and some simple error lah. Okay. So the next one is which one? This one. Okay. Anahi, Varena, Verani, okay. Samantida, uh, Kudachana. Okay, so you see here. So this one. So this technically, you ask me what is this? Nahi. This is emphasis. Nahi, this is emphasis. This is negation emphasis. But here it did not mention, but it's an emphasis. The moment you got here is an emphasis. Okay, what is that? That means, can you see this one? Okay, this is indeed, this is no. Okay, this is sweet. This hate, this is verani. Verani, that means this is hatred. 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 This is hatred. Okay. This is adverb. Samanti plus ida. Ida is this is adverb, Samanti, that means okay, past kudan. So in this case, how are you going to? So in here, okay, indeed. So you take from here without hate. Okay, hatred. Can you see the word hatred? This is hatred. Can you see this word? Samanti, Samanti means cis, and then ida is here, and then this one, the word is. I don't think this is sometime. I don't think it's some because this word is sometime. Uh, so if you look from the sentences, you see, indeed, without hate, the hatred sits here soon. I change this one to soon. Soon, because the meaning, because the moment without hate, your hatred, immediately, soon means immediately. So rather than sometime, I think the word sometime, if you translate the message here, I think is incorrect. Soon is means immediately. So translating, you have to use logic. Sometimes you may have to use a logic rather than grammar. Okay, this is how we analyze the sentences. How you going to translate after looking at the sentence. So you can say hatred, hatred cease without hate immediately. Here, all these things you don't need to put one. Here is of course this is emphasis. This is emphasize. Understand? Okay. So number E, both nearest past, nearest future. This one, nearest, I mean recently lah. This one means recent past lah. Recent past and recent past. It means recent past recent past. Recent past recent past. And it means this is recent. Future is going to cannot be nearest future maybe lah. All right. So anyway, never mind, we will translate. Gambira means deep or profound. Abasati. So in this case, it says he speaks profound word because the word here is profound. This is a wachang. This is an adjective to this. Okay, you see, this is wacha. He speech. So in this case, the word means speech lah. So this is so I also don't understand why is it this one is nearest past. I'll say so this one I also blur. But anyway, don't worry about this. We just do our translation. Okay. The next one is Kayasa Beda Dupano Nirayang So Upajati. Okay. So all right. So what you do is this is Kaya Veda. Okay, Veda. All right. Now, so you will understand that this is the subject. Dupano, that means a person without wisdom. A person without a wisdom. So in this case, a person who is not wise. So here is Dupana, a person. So a person, yeah, so we take a short form. A fool, this is a subject, a fool, okay, okay, a fool. So can you see the word here is a from, this is a from, because this is from breaking up of the body. So from here, that means can you see the bracket here? From the breaking up of body. So here we change it to upon the breaking up of the body. So you can see this preposition from and upon. This is how we would change. This is the one you take note. Upon, okay. And then this is another line, comma. Okay, can you see? He is born in Niraya. So this is how you do lah. So preposition, you don't have to stick rigidly. That means you can change according to the English. How you going to see it, change. All right. We will go to the next line. Next line. Okay. So here I don't. I also cannot figure out. Here near. This is this is this is this is indicative. This is indicative of he born in the hell. This technically this is future. So if we say nearest future, then probably will change. We will change to something he will. Uh, uh, this is what I think he's trying to describe lah. Based on the my interpretation of this one, I think this is something to do with the this line. So which means that he says that this line, you can say he is born in the hell or he will be born in the hell. So this is what it's trying to mean. This is my interpretation. I don't know whether you agree because this word is very subjective. Because this is a future tense. I say a near future is also expressed by a present indicative. So this is what it's trying to say. So that means this is how it looks like. But when you translate, you will probably get this. Okay. So that is how we look at it. Okay. So then move to next line. Okay. Though there are three kind of past tense. Okay, there are three kind of past tense. Okay, so these are the three kind of past tense. Okay, yeah, this the root is bu is to be. Okay, to be. This is a verb to be. Verb to be is a verb to be. That means is or has lah. This is verb to be. So that means so this is AOR. This is you put the e bawi or are bawi. So that means this is became. So this is imperfect. It ends with a plus a long a. This is what you call a perfect tense. Perfect tense always a duplicate. Duplicate. You have boo and then a boo. The first boo become just bha. This is fixed. Yeah, you cannot change it to any way. Must change it to the first boo must change to ba bu ba. This is the ending. The ending is ah. The ending is ah. Okay, the ending is ah. This is imperfect. You have this in front and this as your termination. Okay, so this is your termination. This is termination, and then this is a aries. plus the R in front R plus the ending. This is how it looks like. All right. So these are the three past tense.
Sorry, brother Alfred. And another word for this imperfect and perfect, what's that? I forgot it.
Perfect is paroka.
Hmm?
Paroka is perfect tense. Paroka.
Paroka. Oh, no, no. I mean another English term for perfect. Indirect, is it? Direct, indirect.
No,
Which one?
perfect. It's only perfect tense.
Perfect tense is
Perfect tense has three category. Present, perfect. You have present, perfect, past, perfect. Uh, you have present, perfect, past, perfect. Then you can have present, continuous, perfect,
present.
past, continuous, perfect. Okay, so this is a sub again. So you got these are the perfect tense. Present perfect, that means present perfect, you say present perfect, you use has. It became. So this is past perfect, you have to use had. Had become continuous. Past had been. Okay, had been plus whatever. This one present has been. Da 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 da. So this if you want to go and figure out English has been, had been, make it smaller. Has been, has, you use has plus the verb whatever. Okay, verb plus whatever, end with ed, and then you get had. This is the classification of the past tense. So there are too many of it. Don't worry. As long as you know, you just translate according to the sentences. Translate accordingly. So in this case, you know that is the perfect tense. You just have to say, you just either use has or had. No need to had been a rose. Had been a rose. You have to look at the sentences. Imperfect is also can be this category. So we will translate as simple as possible. We just treat it as a past tense. Finish.
So the imperfect one is translated as the same as perfect, is it? In English?
Yes, yes, imperfect. Imperfect, that means it's still going on. Not it's no doubt it's a past tense. Is see imperfect, that means if I say uh, I've been to Japan, that means this is indicated, that means probably I will not go to Japan again. I have been to Japan. Yeah. If you say I has uh, been in Japan. You see, I has been in Japan. So this is not a perfect tense. This is imperfect tense. I has been in Japan. So you get what I mean? So this perfect, imperfect, I think you no need to go into so detail because is in English is also complicated. To explain all the details from the usage is also complicated. What you need to do, you don't care all this, you just translate as became.
Across the indirect and direct. So I want to know which one is
I
imperfect.
cannot give you because I have to construct the sentences. If I cannot construct, I cannot differentiate. You see. I cannot. You
So
want to you want to know? Okay, I can teach you now.
I mean it's indirect and
Okay,
imperfect.
now. Okay, I can teach you now. You just go to what is the difference between, you go and, you just Google between imperfect, imperfect tense and versus versus. Then you Google perfect tense, you will get tons of it, very complicated. Tons of it, you will get tons of it. Yes.
I read through already, also pening.
No, of course, you don't have to do that kind of translation because you are not an English grammar teacher. So you do as basic. You see, now you see now here, you see, imperfect tense is something with flaw. Flaw, that means it's not finished. So if you read here, you got problem. Perfect described as flawless. This is not correct. So you take this one, it's not correct. You take this one. You take this one. You take this one. You say, see here. Okay. You take all this. You take all this. This side. See you sure. No, this side not good. This side not good. This side not good. So we will go back to another here. I think. Okay. So we forget about that. You want I
To divert.
no. I mean no point one. I can tell you it's no point one. You handle Pali is simple enough. You see here now you see this one. You look at this. You look at this line. Can you see this line? Kata, panado, tumulo, babuwa. Can you identify this or not? Babuwa. So this is a perfect tense, right?
Yeah.
So this is the one because I tell you, Bubu, the important right now is know how to use how to do a perfect English translation. You don't need to do a perfect English translation, right? No need to do it. Here it says here. It means the word tomorrow means grand or great. Great, okay. Okay. So this is a compound, this is a compound. So compound. A compound got a P, it has to be double P lah. Okay. Okay. Can you see now? This is adverb. Adverb, this is the subject. All right. This is, can you see this? This, can you see the word nada? You know what is nada? The word nada, that means it's a note. Panada is a loud sound. So that means that means this is an adjective to this. Can you see? This is adjective. It means loud, raw or loud sound. We don't know lah. So you can see loud. So loud sound because you take a translation there is raw. So here is, can you see the word tata? Tata is an adverb of place. There are. So here, can you see this is a, so this is adverb. This is your verb. Okay, verb. Can you see the subject become the object? As the subject become the object. Okay. In Bali, this is subject because loud. Okay. ROAR. Bali is like that. Loud, raw. Okay. Rose. See, that means here, Bali is like that. Subject. This is the verb. This is adverb. Can you see? Loud. law, loud roar arose there. But in English, we cannot do like that. We have to put there arose loud roar. So both of them. That's why you see this one become the object. Subject become the object because this is how we rearrange. So what we need to take care. What you need to take care in this case, if you want to say, yeah, it's up to you. You know, now, can you see, there has a rose cloud roar. There had a rose cloud roar. It's up to you to put. So that is how your usage. But this is good enough. This is good enough. So this is good enough. If you're going to use a different way, there being a there had been a rose cloud roar. It's up to you. Okay, get what I'm trying to say? This is how you do. So try to make it as simple as one. So that is the reason you say use as a past tense. Because imperfect tense is very less. Most of the time you cannot find. Most of the time you cannot find. So you don't bother about it. Don't bother about it. Okay, okay. Now, okay. Number G. Can you see here? Okay, this is perfect tense. Okay, this is singular. For instance, here is the word is aha, ahu, aha, and what? Ahu, aha. So we see okay, aha, okay, ahu. This is singular. This is plural. Okay, and hamsu. When you look at this line, you blur, no, because this is a plural. This is a perfect tense. This is a perfect tense. He never even mentioned here because he's talking about here from here. This is perfect tense. This is continue. So this is a perfect tense. This is a perfect tense. The book are not so good. I tell you, the book here, the book is trying to tell you something, but it is not detailed up properly. So when you see, you may run into some problem. You may run into some problem. But anyway, what you need to do is you go back to I think, if I'm not mistaken, this lesson 31 or 32 or something like that. You can see some of it. Okay. Here, okay, we come to here. You read through all this. Okay. See. Are they are regarded by the ancient Pali grammarian as a form of Aries. So you just have to translate as a simple past. Aries is a simple past. Simple past. So this is what we do is a simple past. Okay. Okay. The much later Pali classic are rich in this. This is where do you find this one? You find it in like something like the in Kudaka Nikaya, the later editions of the Pali Sutta is added in. They use this type of perfect tense, especially like in Buddha Vamsa all those things. They use them. The later translation they use a lot of perfect tense, but in the Sutta no. In the Sutta no. But the perfect tense use a lot. Perfect tense use a lot in Sanskrit, and Aries is almost cannot find in Sanskrit. So you don't have to worry about that. So what you need to do, you look at the sentences good enough. Like for instance, like this one, can you see ayam? Okay, can you see this one? Mahe Sakaya. Uh, Mahakaya. Okay, then this is Dewataya Adikahito Bhavisanti. So this is talking about future indicative. So we try to understand future indicative. So first, what you do is sayang, sayang. Okay. Now, can you see that maha is great. Okay. So the word sakaya, that means this is an influence. Then this is deities. Uh, can you see this ya? You have to figure out first. It is, and then okay. And then you say adi kahito. So that means this is a GCN to this. Okay. Now there is one word missing here. There, ruko. Ayang ruko. You see here, there is no one. Can you see this three? This three, the three is not in the sentences, so I add in the word ruko. And then this is adjective to this. Predicate adjective. And that means these three, can you see this is a subject? Subject, okay. Then you see this is a verb. Will, indicative. Will, this is by visati. Will be. The word is possess. Can you see? Kahita, if you check the dictionary, it says possess. So I think you should change it to occupied. Here you use the word tenanted. Tenanted house is you tenant, you rent out your room, you tenant. So in this case, we say occupied. So we change a bit here. Change a bit here. The dictionary is the tree will be occupied. In this case, we will take this as instrumental. You see, instrumental, we take it by a great influence deity. This is, can you see? That is how you do your translation. So a lot of English word you can change one. I can tell you, you don't have, you see the word I use and against this, I think I prefer to use this. Get what I mean? Okay. Okay, here, he didn't talk much here. It says participle. So participle, it talks about declinable and indeclinable. So this jaran is indeclinable, ending with a tua or a ya. Ya, ya is used when there is a prefix plus a verb. The verb got a prefix in front, then you at the end you put a ya. You put a ya. So if the verb has no prefix, then you use tua. Okay. So this is declinable. Declinable means that means you have there. Can you see the declinable? This is NTA or anta plus mana, and then this is a past participle. You put ta or ina, ta plus na. So this one normally put ina because normally this one will end. The root will end with d. The root word will always got a d at the back. Got a d at the back. So your translation will be end with INNA. This is potential tapa and ania. So he say, so what is trying to tell you here? Okay. Okay. I need to mouse. Looks like no battery. Okay. Okay, here declinable, present, past, future. This is present, past, future. These three already are present, past, future. Okay. So GCN, past participle and gerundive or gerundive, whichever you want to pronounce, are used in a predicative. That means it's a predicative. That means it's a not direct adjective. Not direct adjective. So here is already talking about the present participle. That means the present participle. That means you can see kat janta going. So what you should take note is this one. The book highlight this one. Yeah. So he emphasize that only on here. So you translate this going. Then you can say while going. Okay, going while going. And then the kata is gone. And then this one is a potential should be gone. Uh, should be have gone. So now here this is the one you have to take note. So that means here sometimes the present participle is used as substantively and to be translated he who or that which. This is the one that you can randomly change this. Which means, see, just now you say while, this is while going. So that the subject is not mentioned. So here, this is the one. He who is going. He who, so I put is. Okay. Or that which is going. This is what I'm trying to tell you. That is, you can see these are the three you can use. So these two line is this one. So you have to look at the sentences. For instance, okay, now sentences. Okay, I think this one I construct. Is it? I think this one I construct. Gamang kat canto darako. This one I think I construct. Okay. So if you translate the boy going to the village. Okay. So that means you can use this. While the boy going to the village. So when you use while, the next part of the sentences means something can happen. Some next part, next event is something going to happen. So you use while. Next event, that means something going to happen. You use while, you use something going to happen. Something going to happen, use while. Otherwise, you cannot use while. While on its own like that, I cannot, because you know that while he's going to the village, he found a nice garden or a nice tree or something. So that there is a next event going to happen. You use the word while. Otherwise, you use because you already got the subject, so you don't have to use he who. No need, because you already know the subject. If you have no subject, you may put he who. So that is the application of this. So let me finish the last line, and then after that we stop lah. So dibaca kuna, okay, dot, okay, sate pasati Jawa bande, and then this upa pacamane. Can you see Okay, can you see this is nominative, this is okay So this is adjective to this. Can you see this is with divine eye. So with so I put through divine eye through divine eye, okay. Then I put dot. He, can you see this word? He sees, this is an object. He sees things. All right. Now, can you see the word just now? The word who, because he who, this is him, who, so that means I don't need to mention he. I say, things who. This is the one reflecting on this lah. Well, and then this is talking about this one. Now, things are who, okay, who, can you see who? Then the predicative adjective. Where is it? There. This is the one. So these two are the predicative adjective lah. So in this case, the word here is chawati. Chawati, it means pass away, pass away. So this is a present participle passing away, and then this one is rising. Upapajati is rising. So I put, so it means, can you see this is a predicative? This is the one. Predicative. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to say. This is the one I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. I have to draw a line. I draw a line so that in future I also don't have to think so hard. And sometimes I forget. Okay, we are done. Any question you want to ask? You see, by reading this, it's not so easy that you can gauge the translation. Sometimes I think it's difficult. I think they should somebody revise this. Put the note somewhere like that. Then it will be a lot easier. Okay, I'm done. Very tough. The book is good, but then you have to be, when you read, you do a little bit of exercise. It will be a lot easy to figure out.
Thank you, Brother Alfred.
Yeah, you're welcome.